What is up, guys? My name's iirix. Today I'm going to be taking a look at a card that we've seen different forms of it in the past, and today we get another one that I'm not upset in seeing. Today's card is Wharf Infiltrator. 1 and a blue gets you a 1/1 human horror with Skulk. Whenever Wharf Infiltrator deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Whenever you discard a creature card, you may pay 2. If you do, put a 3/2 colorless Eldrazi horror creature token onto the battlefield. I like this guy a lot, and the first things I thought of when I saw him was Shadow Mage Infiltrator. He was really good. The only thing about him was you just drew a card and fear, so couldn't be blocked except by blue or black cards. Skulk is a different way of doing it, and I don't like how it discards, but then at the same time I do like how it discards, because obviously it's second ability, and I don't like how you have to discard in blue. We've seen Madness coming back, but Madness is mostly black and red. You could do a Grixis, you could do a blue-black or a blue-red, but I don't feel like then you're taking advantage of the potential to its fullest. And I feel like Wharf Infiltrator could do good with both of them, seeing as how I think red might have better madness in the form of fiery temper. Some of the creatures are, but one of the things that makes me really think of red is Falconwrath Gorger. I believe it's Falconwrath Gorger, where it's a 1-cost vampire. You get that on turn 1. You get Wharf Infiltrator on turn 2. And on turn 3, all your vampires in your hand have madness equal to their converted mana cost. Well, you can just throw away any vampire you want. And then you get an Eldrazi, and you get to cast that vampire for its madness. And I think that's a really cool combination. I really like it. The thing I don't like is it's a blue-red vampire deck is going to be kind of weird. And really, I think you'd be probably playing blue just for Wharf Infiltrator. You could obviously put in some other things, but I feel like Wharf Infiltrator would be the main piece, and without him, you just have a weird blue-red vampire deck. So, I don't know. I like it a lot. Even without all that, I do like being able to draw and then discard a card to filter out the hand. So if you put it in just a mono blue or a blue green, whatever, I do like being able to draw and filter your hand and throw away that garbage, especially late game. If you have 7 lands in play, you don't need to keep playing lands. So you draw them, they pile up in your hand. I mean, unless you're playing something stupid expensive, then you do. But it's just one of those things. You could start throwing away those lands. But today on draft, I'm going to give Wharf Infiltrator, let's go with a 3.5, because filtering your hand is pretty good, I think, and not many people would argue with that. It's one of those things where you, like I just said, you keep drawing your lands late game, you want to be able to throw them away, and this definitely provides a way of doing it. And, well, the creature tokens are okay. I would never go and rely on them, but it's hard for me to find a reason to not like that. So 3.5, and you can throw away any garbage you get, and I think that's really helpful, especially with Skulk in the late game. A lot of things would be small. Standard, I'll give it a 3. I think the blue-red vampires that I suggested, not going to be a thing, although it would be hilarious. I'd love to see that, or even a Grixis that uses this, a Madness deck that just splashes blue for this guy, makes it a Grixis Madness. I think that'd be kind of funny. I'd love to see that happen. So standard a 3. I don't think it'd be very good in the format, but it'd be funny. Modern a 2.5. We do have, I believe, Shadow Mage Infiltrator got reprinted in the Time Spiral or Time Spiral block. I can't think of the set. And we have Looter Ilkor. So we have cards like it. This one fills a specific role, and maybe people use it, but probably not. I don't know. That 2 mana does beat Shadow Infiltrator's 3 mana cost, and it is blue, so you're not dedicated to blue-black. But I don't know. It's one of those things, and I don't even think those things get played too often in Modern, but I mean, they're there. They're options, and this is just one more form of it. EDH, I'm going to go with a 2. It's something that, human horror, humans are common, but, it's, how many human tribal EDH decks do you see? And how many decks do you see that work on this? Maybe Nekusar would use this, because every time you draw, get to trigger what are your other things that, the opponent can draw, or you make them get hurt, something. Necrostar is the only place I could see this being relevant in EDH. So that's what I have to say about Wharf Infiltrator. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time.